Where are you heading today?
Today we're having a case of a baby camel in Little Petra with a nasty wound. I think he was bitten by a hyena.
Bitten by a hyena? Have you seen this camel before?
We have. It's so difficult for him because he's a baby and still suckling, so we have to treat him on site. As you can see, loose donkeys, stray people stopping us all over. That's right. يا رائد ماشي.
بدي احط الحس عندك.
قحش ماله؟
ما ماله بس بلاش بدير بال عليه. بدي اطلع انا على السفر اللي طريق.
طيب عدى عليها بكره كده نشوف القصه دي. ماشي يا حبيبي. سلام.
So what was Raed after that?
Raed wanted to admit his donkey in our baby nursery because he's planning to travel to Italy.
Planning to try to what?
Travel to Italy.
Italy? What did you tell him?
I told him I'd like to see the foal.
How many donkeys are in the nursery at the moment?
About 13 or something plus the mom. 4 of them are ours, and the rest we just like took them while they were foals, and now they are yearlings to avoid, because little kids here, they play with the little foals, they abuse them, they think it's a game. When I first arrived here, one of my heartbreaking stories, that some little boys were playing with the little foal and they pushed him off a cliff right nearby.
What happened with that foal?
That was, I think, no, it was a yearling and she was pregnant and like she died. We had to euthanize her. She got paralyzed, hind limbs. It was nasty. So, and little kids here, they just play with baby donkeys. They own them, they trade them, they separate them from their moms before being weaned, and it's nasty. Big problem. I'm glad this season we took those foals. Some of them had medical conditions and we managed to treat them, and then we bought them off from their owners. Some of them just boarding there. And lucky we have a nursing mom which accepts everyone can suckle from her, so that's a blessing. Well, there are no more foals now. They're yearlings. All got weaned. Yep. She came in with a baby for a Salter-Harris fracture of his metatarsus. Got fixed and we had to open another place for them and get someone to look after them, and it's fun. على طول ولا شمال؟
So is Marzouk still at the clinic?
Marzu is having so much fun at the clinic. He should be discharged, but the owner has got COVID and he promised to come and collect him sooner.
What is his Marzouk story?
Marzu is an abused horse. Okay, before he was admitted here, like a month before that, I got a call from the same guy, the owner, how his horse got, I got a call from his owner, like a month before he gets admitted, about him having a nasty wound and stuff. I waited for a call and he never showed up. And then I get another call a month later or 6 weeks later about the same horse getting hit by some sort of a big knife on his left leg, specifically on his left metacarpus, and he was put in the Brook clinic in Wadi Musa, and they are not looking after him. He was asking us to you mean? he asked us to go and check him out, and so I went there, me and Howard, and by looking at him and examining him, he had cellulitis, and he was on the verge of being laminitic. His leg was pretty swollen, and he wasn't bearing any weight. And of course the wound was infected, and he just looked bad. He got admitted to our clinic finally. A couple of sessions of regional limb perfusions, and we managed to get rid of the infection finally by means of broad spectrum antibiotics and regional limb perfusions, rehabilitation program. When we took the x-ray, it showed that complete fracture of his fourth metacarpus bone with a bony reaction, and finally he's sound. I would like still to take a follow-up x-ray after a month or two to check out the bony reaction, because we might need to take off the lower part of his splint bone. But for now, he's doing great.
Are you going to be sad to see him go?
I'm gonna be... Oh, this is a tricky question. Yes, of course, if he's gonna get abused again, I'm gonna be sad. He needs to go to a safe environment. Yeah.
Do you think he's going into a safe environment?
I'll make sure. I'll just keep it, I'll get it, I'll speak to the guy. I'll tell him, listen, we gave a lot of effort. We've put a lot of effort in this case, and the guy seems sincere, but I'll make sure his actions are sincere as well, and he will look after the horse if he comes and pick him up.
How often do you release animals when you then see them back? Is it a common thing that you see an abuse case, they go out, they come back, they go out, they come back?
Oh, we see it. Of course we see it. The work itself is when the conditions are bad. If you're working an animal in a bad condition, that's abuse. If you're not giving him enough food and use him while he's sick, that's abuse. If you're not providing a proper housing for him, that's abuse.
What kind of things could make that better? What's missing?
What's missing? Brains. Yeah, awareness. Awareness at the first place. Because you can't... Awareness, yeah. I would say awareness. What's missing is so many animals, so many kids playing with the animals. A lot of ignorance, I would say, with animals' rights. Many people I've seen, they're good. They look after their animals. Yes, they use them, but still, you can see how steep things are here, how rocky things are here, and this is their way of transportation. Little kids here are nasty. They need to go to school. They need to steam their energy in something other than little donkeys and donkeys. You need, or tourists.
What percentage of little kids in Old-Town do you think are going to school?
50.
And would you say that's mostly the girls or the 50%?
No. 50% of the boys. Most girls, they go to school. The boys, they make money. They're meant to make money through using animals and getting donkey rides in Petra and stuff like that.
How old are you talking?
I'm talking, surprisingly, from 10.
10 years old. Yeah.
Yes.
And half of those boys are not going to be in school at all.
Well, are you expecting them, instead of making 20 or 50 JDs a day, going to school? I don't think. I think it's also you can put the blame on the father, because they should force them to go to school, but instead they just use them as cash machines.
But the laws in Jordan also say they have to be in school, right?
Yes, but the laws are not applied. What can you say? There is a court in Petra. They should be responsible for this, but and they should force the parents actually to send their kids to school, because there is a law. But yeah, shout out for that. يا كبير. الحمد لله، اخباركم ايه؟ كله مية مية؟ اعذروني يا رجال، معانا كل حاجة. ودي ابرة بس. معانا كل